nobody cares, work harder. Now, simply, the meaning of this quote is the world doesn't owe you any attention or success. You have to earn it through effort and consistency. Early on, the lack of support is normal, but it's not a sign to quit. Now, this quote, like many others that I've covered and will be covering, this kind of hits close to home. And obviously, where I am right now in content creation and social media in general, it's tough. Last night I really was just really frustrated with a lot of stuff, and just the lack of people around me supporting me, and it's tough because as a small creator you try to put your heart and your work and your effort in, and you put everything into it just to get 20 views, or for streaming you get 2 average viewers. That's really demoralizing, especially when it doesn't really seem like much is going up. And it can be tough, and especially because sometimes all it really takes is just someone saying hey, I believe in you. But I feel like a lot of the time when someone looks at you and you say that and you say where you are, they kind of just almost laugh, or they just be like, why don't you just do something else? Doesn't seem like that's working. So it can be tough at first. Now, I think why most people quit is because they obviously come in and they expect so much success, or they expect some sort of success, and YouTube and social media in general doesn't just give you that. It takes time, it takes effort. And the people that just simply aren't willing to put in that time are not going to succeed the majority of the time. And I think that's why we see so many small creators just give up and just, do something else. I've even thought sometimes of oh, I'm gonna give up, or oh this, or oh that. And even I think it's been obvious with how his posting on the channel has been lately. But I have been demoralized and kind of had almost given up in a way until last year. Then I started be maybe there's hope, and then try and do stuff with this channel, and just starting to try to build that consistency. Because me personally, I suck at consistency. I think that's obvious between my channel. I've been so on and off over the last 3 years, 4 years. So just trying to be consistent, and that goes for anyone watching this video. If you're trying to blow up, the one thing I can say, even though I haven't had too much success of myself, is stay consistent. Eventually people are going to see, someone's gonna eventually get to your videos, and if you're putting out good videos consistently, they can watch a lot of them and kind of be start binging, and that's when YouTube's hey, this person's binging this video, and then they start promoting it because they're oh, well, maybe this guy has actual good videos and stuff. Pretty much that's the basics of how YouTube works, honestly. I think so many people in this phase just kind of lose focus and lose motivation. But in this phase, you should be using it to improve your skills, work on your skills. That's something I'm trying to work on right now, is just in this kind of phase where not many people are watching, try to just make the best content you can and work on that, and then being consistent and going forward. You want to focus on consistency over motivation. Yeah, you gotta focus on making your content better, and not focus on the view count, even the average view duration. I mean, you should definitely focus on that when you start getting a little bit more views, but don't focus on watch hours or, and especially not viewers or subscribers, until you really feel like you're making the best content you can, or you're making close to that. And it's worth actually 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 people watching your video. You want to make a back catalog that people can revisit, and once they find your channel, they can go through and binge watch your stuff, because then YouTube obviously pushes that. They're this guy's making good content, we want more people to see it. So it's focusing on long-term success over short-term success. I think a lot of people think they're kind of the same, but I feel like long-term success is what builds you to be good over years and years, and short-term obviously is just it's just like you blow up, but then you kind of don't know what to do with it, or you start like not making good content, or you get lazy with it, and that's really where it is. Hopefully this video got you a better insight of not only where I am and my thoughts, but also where a lot of small creators are and where maybe you are and what you should be doing. It's just nobody cares, just work harder.